Alright folks, what is it? It is Wednesday the 14th of April and I am out here in the Mount Buffalo. So I'm going to do the, let's get the, should have probably got myself organised a little better than this. What is the temperature? It's dropping down to 19. I've just driven out here about 3 hours north of Melbourne. Let's get the map going. Okay, so we're doing the Mount McLeod track via Big Walk track. This bad boy is, as you can see down the bottom there, 52 kilometers. The elevation gain is about 1500 meters, so I reckon it's about 500 or 600 meters up. Well, it says 300 to 1500 there, as you can see on the right, but I don't think I'm actually going to be climbing a kilometer. I'd be very surprised if that's the case. We'll wait and see. Here we are at the trailhead, or very close to the trailhead, and I want to get at least to the monolith today. 52 kilometers, two nights, 3 days. Let's see how we go. So yes, the pack, I'm 100 and, what am I, just 112 or so. Pack is 113. This is dropping down, 108, sorry, 18 degrees and dropping. I reckon she's probably about 15 degrees at the moment. I'm going to go t-shirt today because I think the first day is going to basically be all uphill. So, combined pack. I didn't bring the bivvy or the inflatable mattress. Oh, get an e-bugger. So I better find trees because I've only brought the hammock and the underquilt. Temperatures are today 6 up to 16. No, sorry, 7 up to 17. Tomorrow 6 up to 16. Friday on the way back 3 up to, I think it was like, I don't know, 15 degrees or something like that. So yes, I'm conscious of the weight. All up 130 kilos. Pack's 18 kilos again, which, as I said, is surprising considering I didn't bring the other couple of things in it, but I must have a bit of extra stuff in there, extra food, that type of stuff. Got my water. We will see how we go. On the road, Gorge, where are we going? I don't know, 11 kilometers, Gorge Day Visitors Area. Maybe that's where we'll get to today. Let's get on trucking. Here we go. Alright, first river crossing. That is pretty sweet. That water is beautiful, clean. Alright guys, it's I don't know, I think we're about, let me just check, we're up to 540 meters up. We've been going, I've probably only been going about a kilometer or so. Quick check of the old GPS here, have a look at the scenery. Ooh, don't drop the phone down. So it's been going 34 minutes, I've gone 1.3 kilometers. So I've come up like maybe 200 meters. So that's the track. It doesn't look steep, but it's been hard yakka. I haven't been able to video anything because I'm just sucking air in the whole way. 535 meters. I'm going to get up to, what do I get up to? 1300 today. Bust out the trail mix. The time now is, let me hit the watch, I think it's just after 12, 10 past 12. I'm going to go to about 1, maybe 1:30. Definitely going to stop and have something to eat. Eat this on the way. Just want to keep my energy levels up so I don't do what I did last time, and that was the whole didn't eat all day and then just cactus myself, because already it's knocking the stuffing out of me. This first couple of kilometers is going to be hard yakka. Whew. Alrighty, and the sun's come out. We've just ticked up, come up from down there. It's all vines. It comes up here to a T section. One goes that way, and behind you guys the camera's that way. But as I said, we are going to head up there. We're 2 k's in. I actually don't want the sun to come out, to be quite honest, because I'm sweating up a storm. We're about 600 meters up now, so we've come up sort of 250, 300 meters. Ooh, sucking down the water. Oh, there's a blaze, right? there on the tree. I'll have to keep an eye out for those orange blazes. All right, let's keep on trucking. All right, we're slowly getting up there. We've crossed the road. We're about 790 meters up now. It's thankfully back in the ferns and a bit of coverage, which I'm very pleased at. I didn't really like the idea of having to walk in the sun at all. Oh, it's nice and cool in here. Whew. So I had to slow the pace a bit. I haven't videoed much obviously in the last bit just because it's been so uphill, so hard yakka. And I couldn't do any of the normal footage. That's okay. And I think if you look through up there, I don't know if you guys can see it. Well, there's the mountain there and it keeps going, keeps going. I think we're going up over the top of that. And back around here, before I cross the road, you can see further up the mountain. If I stand still, there you go. Up, 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 up. The path goes up there. Oh boy. All right, we've hit some, well, I would call that shoulder height ferns. Whew. It's been a nice steady incline all the way up for the last, I don't know how long, 20 minutes. We're 800 meters up now, so yeah, it's a, this is actually a touch steeper than the last probably 15 minutes, but yeah, still luscious ferns. The sun's trying to pop through. She's oh, hard going. There we go. How beautiful is that? That's why I go hiking. Well, I'm puffing, I'm exhausted. I'm probably 3Ks in of a 50K hike, but you know what, I'm like, just keep on trucking for today. You've only got to go as far as you can today. Rest, then once it levels out, we'll be able to make some serious headway. So, oh, coming out here to another road, it looks like. Yep. So we had one road crossing before, and it was pretty obvious where I had to go. Oh yeah, this one's going to be even more obvious. Straight crossover. Any cars coming? Get up here nice and close. I can hear something coming, but we're good. Across we go. Whew. All right, let's keep on climbing. All right, well, stop for a break. Right on time. Been here just a couple of minutes setting up. Got my little stove going here. Found a little log to sit on. Yeah, let's check the old GPS, see how we're going. It's been a really good path. It's well marked. Couple of road crossings. That last one was probably the dodgiest one, where you sort of had to come up right on the edge of the road. There wasn't much of a shoulder, and then you had to cross over. All the crossovers have been on corners, which is probably not ideal. So we are, it says we were going an hour and 53. Oh, not quite. Oh, got a bit of backlight there. Oh, get a bit of God rays going. There we go. Look at that little God ray there. There we go. Sorry. What do we got? 4.7 kilometers in. Now I'm actually kind of surprised by that. I thought I only had to get to, I thought I only had to get 3.8 before I had to go up. Yeah, guys, check this out. All right, yeah, as I was saying, so we've been going, I haven't stopped the timer. Oh, I probably could. No, it doesn't matter. See, 4.7 kilometers, 19 minutes per kilometer, light up, 19 minutes per kilometer. What's that? Three. I'm doing 3Ks now. All right, so this is where we are. Oh, come on, let's see if we're gonna lock onto this. There we go. That's where we are. This bit just here. We've got these zigzags, all those contour lines there, we've got to go up. That's going to be a climb. So if we get in there close, according to my watch, so I'm wearing both watches today. I've got my G-Shock, which has actually got an Alti on it, and it says, what does that say, 8:55. If we go in here, I actually set it. Let's see if it's still accurate. Right, let's find a 8:50, 8:60, so it's out about 10 meters. If you can see just there, that one says 8:50, and we're one contour line up, so that's 860, maybe 865, 870, 880. So we're going to get up here, past the lookout, and then we've got to climb, what's that, 850, 950, so about 975, sorry guys, I'm looking at this trying to do it, 975, and we're going to climb all the way up to 1300. Oh yeah, Reed's Lookout, how high is these? Let's have a look here. 1300, that's some climbing. Holy mackerel. Yeah, so that's a bit of climbing. I've just said all that, I can't remember what I said now. What did I say? 850 to 1300. So it's about, so we've already come up. What did I say? We're at 855 now. We came up, so we've come up about 500. We've got another 500 to go up. So that's not too bad. Well, it's taken us 4.7 to come up that far. I would suggest this next bit, zigzagging back and forth, is going to be some hard yakka. Anyway, I'm going to have some noodles. We'll get ourselves back on the road. So part of it, you got to walk up next to the road here, round to that bit of track, and I'm like, oh yeah, view's not bad, I guess. How crazy is that? And we started, I want to say, all the way down there somewhere. Or maybe, I don't know if you guys can see it down through there. Anyway, we were way down the bottom. And now, we're getting up near the top, hopefully. Alright, so I've just come through onto this big rock section. I saw the water trickling down. I was like, oh, look at this. Water trickling there. You guys see that under there? Water trickling through here. Beautiful and clear. And it trickles off there, down the rocks some more. I don't know how far it is until I get to my next water source. So I think I'm going to fill up here, just to be careful. I think I'll just fill the bladder, because that'll get me, I don't need to do the bladder and the filter as well. I think I'll just do the bladder. Whew, take a little rest. Time is, let's check the time is, oh, it's 2:40. So I need to get a move on here. 2:40, oh, about 4 o'clock I was like, I probably need to be looking for a place to camp. So got about an hour and a half to go. So, all right, top up some water and we'll get out of here. Ooh. Alright, probably a good thing I did fill up. Just pull the bag out, half a litre. Just a hair under half a litre. Time to fill up this bad boy. Holy mackerel. Just came out of, let me spin you guys around here, that little section just there. You come out to that view. We are now way up, 1,385 metres. I've been doing a lot of climbing. I would say this last couple of kilometres has been like the first couple. Ooh, time is, let's have a quick time check. 3 minutes to 4. I think we're close to the top. Yeah, now I'll start looking for somewhere to stay. Is it bad? I'm thinking, oh, I wonder if this chalet's got spare room. Don't know how much they cost me. Ooh, can't talk, gotta keep going. All right, well, I found myself a waterfall. Look at that. You really want to fall off there. Oh, it's late. What do we got? 4:30, 4:27. I'm almost to the chateau. but I don't think I want to go there. I'm trying to find somewhere else I can camp, but I'm struggling big time. All the trees here look like they're about to fall over, so what do they call them, widow makers? I feel like every tree I'm looking at is a widow maker. Not sure what I'm going to do yet. I've come to a place called the Oval, which is just near the chalet. There's actually a road just there which leads up the chalet, but there's also a fire pit and stuff down there. I have had a bit of a look around, and the only place I can find to hang my hammock is actually between this tree here and that tree, this tree, that tree. Figure if I set up the tarp, there's no widow makers above me. Yeah, let's get this thing set up. Okay, so it's just before 6 o'clock. The sun is basically going down. I've just had my wet wipes bath, shower, wipe down for the night. I figured I'd get straight into long sleeve stuff, and the reason I'm coming over here is because we have garbage bins. Happy days. So I'll just pop that down there, chuck those all in there. That's just one less thing I need to carry now. That's great. Also means when I have breakfast, actually dinner tonight and breakfast tomorrow, I can chuck it all in there. That'd be good. Ooh. Well, got myself all set up. All right, this is me for the night. Oh man, my fingers are already starting to get really cold. My feet are cold as well from when I've got a singlet there because it's just wet. Temperature is 7.8 degrees and dropping. Oh my goodness. Oh, all right, time to stand on a peg, organise some dinner, and then I'm getting into bed before it gets too cold. So it's 6:15. Starting to get dark. Sun is well and truly down now. Just cooking up, boiling some water. It's getting its way through. We're having roast lamb and vegetables. I can feel the temperature dropping. I was blowing out fog before. Oh, gee whiz. My arms are starting to get cold. I'm literally going to have this, and I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, eat this. I'm just going to jump straight into bed, because otherwise I'm going to be, what is that? Oh, fluff. I'm just going to get too cold tonight. It was already down to whatever it was before, 7.9 degrees or something, and I can feel it dropping even more now, so I'm going to get into that sleeping bag as quick as I can. I'm a little bit disappointed I didn't get as far as I wanted to today, charging up the phone, the GPS phone at the moment, and yeah, so I think I did about 10 Ks, so not exactly. Obviously I wanted to, well, I don't know, it was in my mind I had it set that if I'd done 4 Ks I was going to be up the hill. Obviously I misjudged that. 10 Ks up to get to the very top. So the chalet is just up here. Tomorrow morning I'll get up, have some breakfast, and I'll basically just go all day, stay the night. Oh, actually I have to have a bit of a think about that. I have to think about how far we're going to go, because theoretically we're doing one more night and then I'm going to be back down at the car. So, we'll see. Anyway, dinner time. I'm not going to video anymore because it's getting too dark, too cold. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning. not a bad sunrise. What time is it? I think it's just after 7 o'clock. Oh yes. Not too bad at all. Here's my tent set up. Go down the guide rope, or the peg, out about a foot, a couple of feet, maybe 3 feet, and I'm pretty sure that's wombat poo. And they were not there when I set up camp last night. We've got a wombat living in here somewhere, maybe. Well, good morning, guys. I'm up. I'm having porridge and caramel latte for breakfast. Thought I'd try out some of those little satchels for coffee today, or this morning, or with breakfast. I got another 2 tomorrow. Porridge again tomorrow. I slept okay. I woke up, I don't know how many times during the night. I seem to keep sliding down into my cold hands, into my hammock. So my feet kept getting higher, and then on my right leg it was sort of getting squashed and sort of overextending the foot a little bit. Hey, look at that spoon. And technology something. That's for those that saw me a couple of videos. They go eating breakfast or eating dinner with a trowel. Oh, it's a beautiful morning. It's about 20 past 7. It's excuse me, I think it's about 5.3 degrees. I was easily warm enough last night. I went to bed last night with the long sleeve merino wool top on, this socks on, and my tracksuit pants. And after a little while I ended up taking off my socks, and then a little bit later, and when I say a little bit I mean like half an hour, maybe an hour, and a little bit after that I took off the vest and slept like that. I was easily warm enough, and I pulled up the sleeves, so the underquilt works easily fine. So game plan for today. We've done 10 kilometers. The whole hike is 52, so we have 42 kilometers back to the car. So that, and we've got 1 night's stay. So whatever distance I cover today, my thoughts are that I need to be within 15 kilometers of the car tomorrow morning, which means you got 40 k's for the whole hike today, or 40 k's left. That would be 30. I would have to do 25 kilometers today, so double the distance I did yesterday, to put myself in a position to still do, well, could I do 20 k's on the last day? It's downhill though, so it's faster than I hiked basically for 4 hours yesterday, and it was all uphill. In 4 hours I'd do substantially more. We'll see. I've got to put some thought to it, but I want to push and see how far I get by lunchtime. 4 hours this morning, 4 hours in the afternoon. I definitely want to set up camp earlier tonight, so that I'm not trying to set up stuff and getting myself into bed like when it's dark. I'd rather be in bed before it starts to get really cold. So that's the game plan. Well, it's what do we got? Just 5 past 8, so it's not too bad. Packed up all the gear. Oop, boom. Temperature. Oh, it's actually getting cooler, which is surprising. A nice balmy 4.7 degrees. I'm actually out of water. I've got about maybe a couple hundred mils, maybe 300 mils of water. So I'm going to go up here to the chalet, hopefully find a tap, and I'll fill up my water, and that'll do me, because there's a lake a couple of k's up the track, so that'll probably be my next refill spot, and then I'll just take stock and see how we're going from there. But what did I say it was? Let's double check the time. 8:08. We're about to hit the road. Not bad at all. Let's see how many k's we tick over today. Wow, it's not bad. Shall we go down on the perspex? Oh, I'm standing on nothing. Is that like a 30-meter drop? Whew. Bit of a climb up to here, but that was okay. Alright, well we've made it to Lake something or other, Lake Katana. Knocked that over in about 15 minutes, which is good. That means I'm knocking over 8 k's an hour on this track. I didn't realise it's such a, when they said lake, as it says here, Platypus Power Micro Hydro Generator. Oh, it's down there. There it is, down there. I wonder what that actually does. Ah, provides power for the Lake Katani campground. Nice. It's a solid sized dam with a lot of water behind it. Alright, so we've just come off the lake loop track or something. Like the lake is over there. We've just come through the bush here, come through. We came out just sort of on that corner, walked around the corner here, down, cross over, excuse me, and over here we have Long Plain Track. So we need to smash out some kilometres on this. Max Point, let's start from the top. Mount Dunn, Eagle Point via Mount Dunn Rocky Creek Track. What's that for? 7.5 k's one way. General climbs, access, lookout to that, and then Max Point. All right, Long Plain Track. Let's go. And just for Joanne, more wombat poo, wombat hole. I don't know how many wombat holes I've passed just while I've been trekking along. A lot of wombats in this area. What do we reckon, folks? Beautiful clear water. Look how clear, as you can see all the way to the bottom. I reckon that water would be all kinds of cold. What do you reckon? Going for a quick swim? Ooh. So we've just come down a little decline. So that'll be a bit of a punish going up, but I was just thinking it took me about a minute to come down that stretch. It probably took me 5 minutes to go up, which suggests that on the way back, on the way down those big bits, I'll be fine. All right, there's a sign just here, and then across here we have another one. So I just checked the GPS. We're heading towards the reservoir. So fire trail track. Bleh. So when I was prepping for this hike, I was worried about once I got past the lake that I would have no water. Oh, I've actually just gone past it. You guys can see up in there, I've just gone past another one of those, like a dam, and they've got like a little cutout on one side to allow the water to flow through. And you look down in underneath the bushes here, and underneath all the trees where the water's flowing, and the water's crystal clear. Like, you could probably almost drink it straight out of there without even having to filter it. So yes, absolutely no worries about running out of water. Basically, I've been walking along. Here we go. Let's see that. Am I getting that? Maybe I'm not getting it. There we go, little waterfall. It's been running water almost the whole time. It's about 10:30. I'm coming up on 2 hours. The first hour I did just a tick, and I think I did 6 kilometers in the first hour. This one's had a bit more up and down back there, so that was a bit hard yakka. So yeah, I'm hoping the track back will be substantially quicker, but we're doing all right. So where I was just videoing was literally just there. I've come down here to this T section. You have to throw a left and come down here, because now, according to that sign and according to this sign here, we're on the Mount McLeod track. So this, where are we? You are here. Follow all the way around up here. Mount Buffalo. 1,400. Oh, you think I'd be able to speak? 1,541 meters. That's a kilometer. You're there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kilometers, we reckon. Let's see. Oh, I see what it probably just says there. Mount McLeod rewards the long walk. 7 kilometers from here. Mount McLeod. Yeah. Buffalo. Well, let's see how we go. I've just come down probably 500 meters worth of road, 700 meters worth, and it's been fast but really steep downhill. This is the cut through track that actually cuts across to the other road. So we met the other end over there, so wherever it is, the other end. So we did the loop around to this point, whereas this is the cut through. I think I'm definitely going to do the cut through there rather than do, I don't know, 700 meters. And distance dropped was like 150 meters. And the problem is, spin around, sorry, we've still got more to drop, which tells me we've got more to climb. And I'm wondering actually if that is Mount Buffalo up in there. Oh geez, that's a lot of climbing. So I found myself a, ooh, thought I dropped it for a second. Found myself a nice little log to have some lunch on. Cooked up some noodles, just finishing those off. I think the game plan is, what time is it? Time now, 20 past 12. It's amazing, I've been here an hour. Set up, cook the noodles, wait for them to, you know, rehydrate, and then sit here and actually eat them. An hour. My plan is to keep going, get as far as I can, do the Mount Buffalo, head back, and then wherever I am at 4 o'clock, press charger. Wherever I am at 4 o'clock, that's where I'm going to camp. And then hopefully I'm far enough back that on the tomorrow, get up all the way back to the car in hopefully less than 6 hours. That's the game plan, but we will wait and see. Anyway, I got my noodles, a little bit of sunshine keeping me warm. I had to strip off that other top. I went straight to this top because, yeah, way too hot in the long sleeve. So we've been bush bashing all the way through, and we've just come out of there. Well, you guys came along for the track, and it opens up into this massive cleared valley. I'm pretty sure that is where we're going, just up there. We're only a kilometre away. And we're gonna climb, what's that? Almost 200 meters up. Oh boy, boy. Oh, literally a couple hundred meters up. What is this? I'm assuming it's a toilet. Is there water as well? Hello, anyone in there? No. It is a toilet with, oh, I'm assuming it's just a pit toilet. No toilet paper though. We'll lock that up. I'm assuming there's no, there we go. I'm assuming there's no tap around the back here. Nope. Right on this side. Nope. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. All right, summit is 750 meters up that track. We need to climb about 150 meters. I'm assuming that is it, way up there. I'm thinking I'm going to leave my pack here at the sign, go up. So it'll be 1.5 k's return trip. 800, yeah, about 1.5 k's back and up there and back. Means no water for 1.5 kilometers. That's my only concern. Having said that, it also means I'm carrying 18 kilos less up the hill. I think I'll just take my thingamajig, where are you? take my spot. In case anything happens to me, I'll have a big drink of water, and then I think I'll just cruise up, do the thingamajig, look out, come back down again. I think that's the plan. Whoever set up these cairns did a good job. Let me spin around. When you come up over there and there's just nothing. And I spotted that one there, and there's actually another one that you can just see through the bushes just there, and then one just here, and then, as I said, up here, up there. Holy mackerel. I tell you what, I'm glad I left the pack. It's hard yakka coming up here. I reckon we're most of the way up. Do you get this boulder sitting out there? Where is it? That one there. It's this massive round boulder just sitting there. That's crazy. How the heck did that boulder, I suppose, having said that, how these 3 round boulders end up there? I'm assuming they rolled down from up there. Let's hope none roll down now. Well, we made it to the top. Took 25 minutes and some serious climbing. I'm glad those cairns were there, as I pointed out. But I tell you what, there's 1 or 2 that are actually in the wrong spot, and I've actually just rebuilt one that I can see now why they put it down. Look at those trails over there. I wonder what they are. The trail actually says to keep going this way another 200 meters or so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'd go off the cliff, so I'm just going to call this the top. The only other point that's high is this tower thing just here, which I don't know what that's for. Lightning rod, maybe? I don't know, beacon, something. We just came through those trees just over there. Well, I'm going to sit down, have a rest for 5 minutes, and then turn around and jog back to the car, which is only, I don't know, 25 kilometers away, 27 kilometers. Oh geez. Is it funny, now that I've got my way all the way up here, I videoed the bit at the top, I'm like, it's 2 o'clock. Guess I'll turn around and go back again now. Oh, so as I said before, it took me 25 minutes to get up here. I'll be interested to see how long it takes me to get down. This bit at the top here, scrambling, that's definitely sketchy. You couldn't bring kids. Oh, could you bring kids? No, you couldn't. I don't know if I could bring Alexis up here. It'd be, yeah, I don't know. She's very capable, but is it dangerous? I mean, there's some bits where if she slid, she'd be sliding for a while. She'd probably get hurt. So that basically rules that out. But that's right. Oh, I'm going to rest here for a couple of minutes, and I'm going to head back down. Bam! 25 minutes up, 13 minutes back down. I was literally jogging in sections where I could, just because I didn't have a backpack on and I could easily just jog along the track, so it was good. And with the poles, you can just smash down. So the time now is, what do we say, it's 2:24, so I've got an hour and a half. Now we started at 9, went till 2. It was 2 o'clock up there. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. So it's 5 hours to go from top of the chalet, the oval, to the top of the summit. 5 hours. Took me 4 hours yesterday to come up the valley. I would suggest that I could go down the valley in 3, an hour faster. If not faster, I think 3 would be a pretty safe bet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push back now along the trail for an hour and a half. Once we get to 4 o'clock, we're going to start looking for a track. Looking for someone to camp big time. I'm not that thirsty. I'm going to grab a drink and stuff, but I'm all right. Oh, the other thing I forgot to mention is that 13 minutes back down is with a break for maybe 2 minutes because I moved that cairn that was in the wrong spot. Of course, when I did, I slipped over, whacked my elbow. Got a few scratches. But yes, that would probably make it even 12 minutes. That's half the speed coming back down, but I did set a cracking pace. All right, let's get the show on the road. All right, it's literally just gone. What time is it? 5 to 4. I've just found a spot that I like. There's not too many big trees around, and all the trees around are green, so it looks good. We're up to 34 Ks. I missed that bloody cut-in point. I'm spewing. I was going to, though having said that, it's probably a blessing in disguise. I was going to come up and do that cut-in bit that I told you guys about, and that cuts several kilometres off the track, but I've missed it. I've just walked straight past. Obviously I've had my head down, just been chunking along, so I've missed it. It's, I don't know how far back, 500 metres, 800 metres back. I'm not going to go back. And I also had a look on the topographic map, and there's a lot of lines, so I think that one just cuts straight across, so I go straight up. So you know what, whatever, I'm just going to set up camp here nice and early, get a good night's sleep, and then tomorrow, I say we're at 34 k's, we've got to do 22 kilometres tomorrow. That's all right, we did 24 today, and a large chunk of those ones are downhill tomorrow, so happy days. All right guys, I'm not messing around tonight. I've got the stove going. I've literally between 5, oh, is this boiling? Oh, it's boiling. Okay, here we go. I'll come back to you in a second. All right, as I was saying, I'm not messing around tonight. It's already 6 degrees. It's only 5:45. The sun has just gone down behind the mountains. I tell you what, I literally came in, set up the the hammock, and my fingers are starting to get so cold. I did the quick shower thing. I've got in that hammock, and I spent the last half hour just sitting in the hammock trying to warm up. Jumped out, quickly headed up to my dinner. I've got some little tea going in there, and I've just having a little bit of the old spag bowl tonight. But I'll tell you what, I think I might even be eating this in the hammock. It is all kinds of cold. Ooh, it's interesting, like this puffy jacket, I put it on and then got straight into the hammock, so the front's all puffed up, but I don't know if you can see the back is actually all flat because I've been laying on it. I'm waiting for it to puff up and generate some more heat. The other thing I was going to mention was I've got 37% battery left on this phone, which does all the videoing. I've got about 60%, I think, left on the GPS phone, and so we've done 34 k's, or just a hair under 34 k's. So tomorrow, 34, we've got 18 kilometers to do. So it's a big day. I'm hoping I can charge up the battery a bit more on the other one, because I've got a little bit more power left in the battery bank, only like one dot maybe. But I have to keep the phones close to me all night just to keep them warm. So yeah, I won't do any more videoing tonight. I'm literally going to have this dinner, get into the hammock, and I will sit in the hammock until I get tired, and then lights out. And I'll be honest, it's a bit strange because I haven't got anything to play with. I can't lay in the hammock and play with my phone. I can't read a book because I didn't bring a book. I can't get out and go for a walk because it's just too damn cold. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. You'd say I'll just go to sleep. Well, I tried that last night. I actually took a couple of melatonin tablets at about, I think it was 7:30 while I was awake. At 9:30 to go to the toilet because I drank too much water, I think, over the course of the day. 9:30, 11:30, 1:30, and then I think I slept through till about 6. So yeah, I don't want to go to bed too late tonight. Oh, sorry, too early, because I don't want to have a disturbed night. But you know what, I might just get in there, and if I fall asleep, I fall asleep. So I'll see you guys in the morning, and we've got another big day of hiking. I apologise that there's not lots of footage as I hike along. We basically did 25 k's today, so I was smashing it out, setting as cracking pace to try and get this all done so I can be back at the car tomorrow. You watch, I'll probably get back to the car by lunchtime. Well, actually, 18 k's, and I think I worked out that it took 3 hours. No, so 9, 10, 11, 12. It took 3 hours to get to our lunch spot. So I've just passed our lunch spot about a kilometre back. So I'm going to say just under, or maybe even 3 hours back to the top of the chateau. 2 hours down because it took us 3 hours down. So that's 6 hours. Leave it by 9, 6, 3 o'clock. Then 3 and a half, or whatever it is, home, back to Melbourne. Ooh, I'll tell you what, I am looking forward to a hot shower. And I'm actually all clean because I'm doing those body wipes. That's a good idea. Joanne said, take some body wipes and just wipe yourself down each night. So that's what I've been doing. But I'm looking forward to a hot shower at home and my own warm bed. But I'll see you guys in the morning. I also forgot to mention, I actually saw my only person today. I was on the way back from the lookout and I passed a girl who was hiking out that way, and I was like, oh my goodness. And she's like, oh my goodness, a person. And she was hiking out and she was going to camp out there somewhere closer to the lookout. I don't know where she was going to camp. Maybe she's going to camp in one of those, those open sort of areas. I'm still waiting for, I've finished my tea, I'm just waiting for my food to finish rehydrating. But it was weird seeing somebody after not seeing anyone like since, actually probably since this morning. So I saw her this afternoon, and that was late. That was like 3 o'clock. So that's why I was so surprised when I saw her and she was still heading out. And I was like, oh my goodness. So yeah, shout out to the young lady who was going out to Mount Buller. You're not in the vlog, but you're in the video. So yeah, anyway, dinner time. Oh yeah, 1.4 degrees. Got down to a minimum of 0.8 last night. Ooh, it is cold this morning. I took off my puffer vest last night because I was actually too hot in bed, and I go stand over here in the sun, see if I can get warm standing here in the sun. And I left the jacket underneath the hammock on the ground, and it was that cold when I got up this morning. I took the phones out because I put the phones and the battery in the pockets of the vest, this puffer jacket, to keep them warm, and the phones are like ice blocks. So they turned on. Hopefully there's enough battery because I'm almost out of battery altogether. It's a beautiful morning, but I didn't sleep that well. I was basically in bed by 8. No, I was in bed by 6:30, but I was awake on and off. Got up at 2:30 or 1:30, 2:30, I don't know, to go to the toilet, and I was awake for an hour, hour and a half. Very uncomfortable. I'm starting to get right over sleeping in this hammock. I probably shouldn't say that, but I am. I don't know if I just can't get myself in the right position or what, but couldn't get myself in the right position last night. So yes, the water is starting to boil now, and I am going to crank out some breakfast, pack up the camp, and then we've got some kilometres to get done today. It's a beautiful blue sky. Not a cloud in the sky as I can see at the moment. I think the temperature today is supposed to be 17 or 18 degrees, which is good. But yeah, it is a very chilly 1 degree this morning. All right, I'm going to walk and talk at the same time. So we've been going, let me check the old stopwatch, an hour and 7 minutes. And I'm actually really surprised at how much distance we've covered. I don't know how far it is, but we're already back up. I get all my words out. So it took me, I went up the track heading back normal, right? And that cut through track, the shortcut track, was actually further up the map. So whether or not where it's marked on the map is incorrect, or my GPS was incorrect, I don't know. I think where it's marked on the map is incorrect, because everywhere else on that I've done the recording and I've done tracking is exactly where it's supposed to be. It's just that cut through track. So whether or not that's an old track and they've moved it, I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Comes out in the same spot, but anyway. And if you're watching this, definitely do the shortcut track, because the main track is just crap. It's just a fire track that goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Doesn't actually do anything. Whereas the shortcut, yes, it's a bit sketchy in places. There's a few blackberry bushes, which I noticed actually throughout that whole section. It looks like blackberry bushes are starting to creep in. There was some around where I camped last night. Also, you get a water crossing, so there's a proper water supply there if you need to top up water. And the path is very overgrown, but not so much that you can't follow the path. Like, I've passed multiple people. Who did I pass? I think I passed 2 groups of people going along the path. So yeah, I would definitely recommend going, a bit of four-wheel driving here. Over the logs. Don't stack it on camera. That's my foot getting caught on a log. Yeah, definitely go the shortcut. What else? So in an hour, I think it was an hour and 7 minutes, I made it all the way back to this spot, you know, where the T section is. So I was really surprised I made it through there, and I'm already right back here. The reason I videoed anything is because the phone, after I videoed this morning, looked like it had 40% battery. About 5 minutes later, it just turned itself off and told me I had no battery power. So I'm assuming that's the cold just eating the battery. So I've now charged up everything. This one reckons it's at 48% now. That's my watch telling me I've done a kilometre and I'm averaging, I don't know, something. Excuse me. Thankfully, the GPS phone is still recording, and that was at 100% this morning still. So yeah, definitely keep your batteries and phones warm. All right, let's keep on tracking. All right, quick water break. Holy mackerel, I wouldn't want that thing to slide off there, would I? Holy mackerel. That is a big rock. Anyway, I'm setting a cracking pace. Using these walking sticks to go downhill fast makes a massive difference to the speed and the distance I'm covering. The way I'm going, I'm going to be back at the lake in no time, so that's good. We've just come from that direction over there and come down this way, and I saw this wombat hole when I went past the first time, like last night I went past. It is a huge, and it sort of goes wombat hole and it goes in and around that way. The path actually goes right over the top of it. Oh. I'll tell you what, if you could camp out here, I think this would be an ideal sort of camping spot. You can't camp out there though, because that's basically all water. Well, the river is out there somewhere. It's just all... No, you guys can't hear it. I can barely hear it. I reckon the water is probably maybe from that point to that point. Maybe, oh no, but then over there, that's... Those bushes over there might signify water as well. This sort of all looks like reeds across this section here. You might get lucky, but trying to get across there, plus you're probably not allowed to. Just over 2 hours, what do we say? 2 hours 20, and I'm well and truly back to the lake. I actually passed a few day hikers, a couple of girls going for a hike, a couple of women I suppose, just where we crossed over the road. And is that the start of the... No, I don't think that's called the start of the... whatever this is. Trail? No, I'm trying to think of the name of it now. Anyway, so I passed them, and then about 30 seconds later I passed... Holy mackerel! Look at that for all these wombat holes. And wombat poo. I swear I've passed so much wombat poo, it's crazy. And wombat holes. It's like that's the only bit of wild... Oh, I saw a lyrebird this morning too, for the first time. Oh, kookaburra. Well, now all the wildlife comes out. So yeah, making good time. It's a bit fresh, only because I'm out here in the open now and the wind's blowing straight off the lake back there. But yeah, ooh, cranking along. I was going to have a video for some reason. I think it was just to tell you guys I was getting to the lake, I think. But it's a nice spot. I wonder, you know, I was going to say I can hear families and stuff, or I can hear people laughing and stuff up here near the lake. I tell you what, you wouldn't want to go for a swim. Holy mackerel, she'd be cold. Here I was trying to think of the name of this walk, and here it is 20 meters later. And it's, is it the Great Alpine Trail or something? Lakeside Walk? No, this one doesn't have it. Disregard. All right, so we're back to the chalet. I had to think about that for a second. Toilets over there, just filled up with some water. And I was just sitting here. It's funny, you got all the people that have obviously come up for the day. You know, I shouldn't say it's funny, there's a, have a look. See over there, that little white building in front of the ute is a like a cafe. You can get a coffee and stuff there. But anyway, I'm sitting here and I've just, you know, topped up the water out of the bathrooms. just going through filtering it all out, and I'm like, Jesus, it's taking ages, you know, far out. And I was like sitting here just staring into space, and I'm like, oh, wait a second, is that a tap? And I'm like, is that just straight tap water? And I'm like, you're kidding me. Oh well, I'm almost done now. What are the chances of that? All right, so I've refilled with water. GPS seems to think we've already done 45.1 kilometers, but unless we had a lot less distance in the first day that I'm not aware of, yeah, I thought it was a full 10 down. I could be wrong, maybe it's under 10. According to this, it'd be 7. No, not even, because we did the cut through track, and that should have knocked a whole heap off it as well. Anyway, I'm going to give myself time now. It's about 10 past. I might give myself another 5 minutes. Just having some, I didn't eat the noodles. All I had was 1 packet of noodles left. Having some trail mix. I've refilled all my water. I've got basically full 3 litres. I reckon I'll leave here in 5 minutes. And the goal is to get to the bottom in less than 3 hours. If we can do it in less than 3 hours, I think we'll be doing all right. So that's the plan. I probably won't do much video on the way down because I want to crank along the time, and I'll be honest, when it's downhill stretches, it's hard yakka setting up the camera and doing all the bits. So we'll see how we go. All right, might see you guys at the bottom in the next clip. All right, here we are at the oval, kicking off. I'm about to restart the stopwatch. Let's see how long it takes us to get to the bottom. Alright, we just ticked over an hour on the way down. I'm at 49 kilometres. I'm not... No, I don't want to jinx myself. I reckon I'm more than halfway down. That's where we are. That's where we're going to get to. And if I go to this one, that's the chalet up there. Is that chalet? No, chalet was probably there, I think. Let's have a look. No, photos. Oh, that's me. Let's have a little look here. Lake, no, so it was just there, yeah. Chalet, blah. Chalet there. And we've gone down, 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 down. We are definitely making some good time. My feet are burning. Past a lot of people out doing day hikes, and they're on their way up, and I'm like, holy mackerel. I just passed a family, like a mum and 2 little kids, but the kids were like little, like maybe 5. And if they've walked up from the bottom, they sort of, from what they were saying to each other, sounds like they were going down. They might be catching up to me. I better go. All right, let's keep cruising. All right, it says big walk, park entrance, 5.5 Ks. I've literally just come down off the rock section. So now it's through the forest. 5.5 Ks, that seems far. Whew. That's all right. We're almost coming up on an hour and a half. I'll be honest, I was kind of hoping to get to it faster. That's right, let's keep on clicking. Well, we're getting close to the end. I've been setting a cracking pace, so I figure I can probably relax a little bit. See, this is the kind of hike I like. Flat, through some, the ferns, a bit of a forest, no rocks, no mountains. I made it. Oh my goodness. All right, Dunsky. Oh, come on, get off there. I broke one of the tips off my walking poles. Oh, here we go. What time is it? About 5 to 3, and it took us, what did we say it was? 3.5 when we left up there. Oh boy. Yeah, I want to say it was 3.5 because I wanted to get down here by 5. Well, it's 6:05, so it's taken me, what's that? Oh, what was it? 3 hours? No, 3.5. 3.5, 4.5, 5.5, 2.5 hours on the way back down. What I did forget was, geez, you guys are a long way away. Oh, yeah, what I forgot was how steep this first section was. And I thought it was steep and so I'd be able to make really good time on the way back. But it was actually that steep that I had to slow down. And towards the end, my legs were just exhausted. And so I had to slow the pace right down and started using the poles just purely as support as opposed to pushing myself along. So, oh, what time did we say it was? Just before 3? Yeah, 3-ish. Okay, oh, would I do that hike again? Yeah, probably not. The GPS reckons it was much, much longer. So the GPS reckons we did 55.6 kilometers, 17 hours, 47 minutes. So, let's not worry about all that. So yes, it was a long hike. Would I do it again? Not over that short period of time. I didn't enjoy the hike up. I'm getting emptying out my pockets out. This first bit, steep. Like from here all the way up to the chalet. You know what? I'd almost go to the point, you know, why bother going up there? I would just drive straight to the chalet and park there, because all I did in the first day was climb altitude, which whoop-de-doo. Was it a particularly interesting walk? Not really. I was like ferns, bit of forest, but it was uphill, and so much so that you couldn't really just enjoy the view unless you were going to do it this first section here up to the chalet over 2 days and camp halfway. But then I don't know whether you'd camp on the way up. Chalet out past the lake was beautiful. Out quite a way until you got to where that shortcut was. Definitely take that shortcut, because the fire track's just rubbish. It's just really big, deep undulation like this and doesn't even need it. And it doesn't do anything. You just walk an extra couple of kilometers to end up in the same spot. The shortcut track, which is weird, it's out of sync on the GPS, but it is a substantially better track. Sorry, it's overgrown, no issues following it, but there's some low level, like some thorn bush stuff you walk through, and also some I came across some blackberry stuff, but nothing. I noticed it, but it wasn't enough to go, oh gee whiz, you know, this is a bit terrible. So that was fine. The path was overgrown, so you're sort of pushing through little trees like this, but very sparse, if that makes sense. Well, if you've made it to this point in the video, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. I think I deserve a thumbs up for not dying. I don't know why I do this to myself. This hike was rated as hard, and I am literally cactus. 1,000 meters up, 1,000 meters down. No, probably even more than that. Probably 12 or 1,300 up, 12 or 1,300 back down again. My feet are aching. Well, if you enjoyed this video, drop a comment down below. Thumbs up, like, subscribe. Oh, so that's what it all is. Can you tell I'm exhausted? I am literally cactus. Oh, but yeah, it was good. It was all right. It was so-so. I'm probably a bit tired to give it a really good appraisal right now. All right, I'm gonna go home, bit of a drive, get myself something to eat.